Well, welcome. We're going to have lots of fun because I like fun. Who am I? My name is Giard. I'm a choir conductor. This is my choir. I've been working at the Museum of Fine Arts for the last 15 years. I think Trafalgar has come quite a few times at Trafalgar. And what else? I started my career, you could say, as a visual artist. So I've been doing art installation, video, performance, all kind of stuff over the years and stuff. So overall, you could say I'm a storyteller. I like to tell stories, I like to connect with people, I like to share what I discovered. Today, from back to rap, I wonder what attracted to that, what in the title attracted you to come? Were you curious, or say, how can you do this? Like,
well, yeah, back and rap, so just the title.
Just the title itself.
The title got me reading. It got me to read the description.
Cool. Okay, so that's good. So we're going to do a musical journey. I'm going to find the connection. Everybody, raise your hand. Everybody, you in the back. Thank you. Just say after me. If I get it wrong, I like it. It means I just have to work harder. So just say melody.
Melody.
Oh, you're so nice. Harmony.
Harmony.
Rhythm.
Rhythm.
Feeling.
Feeling.
Meaning.
Meaning.
Okay, do it.
Melody. Harmony.
Rhythm, meaning, feeling.
Meaning.
Ah, you're so nice. Thank you. This is great. Okay, so basically we're going to travel through time, through space in a way. And basically, it's kind of chronological. Enough talking, so let's just start. Let's just see number one is going to be melody. No, not you. Oh yeah, first. What do I mean by melody?
A series of notes together.
A series of notes together that can be close to each other or apart from each other. Okay, just a song. So as we're going to travel, we're going to ask, well, you got these 5 already. Congratulations, you guys are great. And for whom it was. And then the last one is, how does it look? What was its purpose? So what it is, for whom, and the purpose. So here we just have a basic melody. Now, let's see what we can do with this one. Same melody, but we're adding a few things.
Rhythm,
and a bit of harmony in the back. But it's still not westernized enough. We're not there yet. And I don't know if some of you know this song, when it became a hit, 1988. This one was the one you could hear on the radio. Now it's got what I call the beat. The beat is like the sweet stuff. It's the sugar. It's what you sprinkle on it to make it perfect. Same song, but we just keep adding more quality. Close to our Western world. But of course, that's not the only one to whom we've done this. Now who's that? Beethoven, number
5.
like Chanel. Okay, so it's Beethoven. You know where I'm going with this?
It's going to be the same.
disco version.
There you
Disco
go.
version.
Those were the days.
I don't want to remember.
I'm glad to disco dance. I'm not sure. No, that's from the walk. Wrong era. Okay. So that's the melody, the harmony, but our last one was meaning. So even this one, we took one step further. This one, let many people know.
Yes.
Somebody You just in time. Okay. Right. So we've got all 5 of these together now. So least for me. Okay, so now we're going to start our journey. Okay, so maybe you have to teach those two that came. Okay, what was the first one?
Melody.
Come on, eyes in the air. Come on. Melody.
Harmony. Rhythm. Feeling.
Meaning. Did you say that?
Rhythm, harmony, feeling, melody.
Good. So we're going to work on that. Basically, if you're going to work with students and stuff like that, it's always fun. You get your hand out and you say, what do I want to get out of these kids? You know, what do I want to get to? And you're going to see how we're going to develop that. Okay, so we are starting officially now our journey. So the first one is
Melody.
thank you. Just the melody. It's beautiful. This is from Greece, antique music. The antique music is, they found just excerpt of what it could be, but there was still not so much notation and stuff, so they still have to kind of figure out. Another one. So for me, the first melodies, they are what I would call for the universe. It's a way to try to reach the universe. It's just, the goal is to reach the universe, and you're going to use them mostly in the rituals. So I mean, we kind of started there thousands of years ago. And then things happen, time happens. This is beautiful. Glory. There's something that has just happened. We're leaving, we're here. Now. Can you understand the words you just said? It's an Alleluia. So it's Byzantine. Okay? So basically we're starting our journey from the Moyen-Orient, Middle East. And now we're going towards Europe. There's no avoiding it, we're going towards Europe. But then there's the Byzantine Empire, which is just wonderful. So you got all of these, I don't want to get technical, but quarter tones in music. As opposed to just half tone and full tone. So this is Christian Arabic music. It's just wonderful. Next step. So now we're getting there. Because harmony, there's different types of harmony. There's monophonic harmony, there's polyphonic harmony, harmony. How you say? I don't know. Multi harmony and stuff like that. Okay. Now, the first one was for the universe. Okay. To try to connect to the universe, to just a kind of feeling and ritual. The second one, we start to use the harmonies, and this one is for not the universe anymore. Well, kind of speaking. Where are we now? Or in which building are we now?
Church.
In church. Okay. So the difference with church is the organization. Okay. So the first one, melody, you could say you just improvise, the meaning is just to connect with the universe. What do you think is the purpose of church music?
Ritual.
Spiritual, yes.
Spiritual, to inspire, okay, and to teach. We're all teachers. So the paintings and the sculptures are there to tell the stories, and the music to inspire so that the people know the stories. This is just beautiful. This is polyphony. We're not yet in harmony. So polyphony is when they didn't yet theorize the harmony, the what you call the vertical, no, thank you, vertical reading of notes.
So the language.
Well, it's just that, yeah, so you just have, when you have Bach, that's going to be coming up eventually, you have music where you have two different tunes happening at the same time, but you don't read them making chords. We're not making chords yet. This is just, so there's some amazing, and one of the most amazing pieces is this one, Spem in Alum. So again, we're in church. We want to inspire. We're using harmony. This is about 600 years old. It's amazing. And this is called a 40-voice motet. So at one point, you have 40 different notes happening at the same time. You need 40 singers to sing this. And I'm just going to move it forward to that point. It's like a wall of sound. Just amazing. It's hard to catch. It's just But the Pope didn't like that. Why do you think he didn't like that? Because you couldn't understand the lyrics anymore. So they figured, no, this is no good. This is not good music because you cannot be inspired anymore if you don't understand the lyrics. Okay? So they had something that's called the Concile de Trente, the Trent Council, and they make these new rules about what music you had to have and how it was supposed to be composed and stuff like that. So we got rid of this kind of amazing polyphony, and then came this one. Kyrie Eleison, just beautiful. Now you hear the words. But this one had an even bigger problem. The Pope was very angry with this one. Because that's a remake of another song. They were already doing that in those days. So this is the church version. Now you're going to hear the real version of this song. Among young girls of 15 years old, no longer come to the fountain. Because your eyes are too hungry. Pointy titties, and this one I don't want to translate, but it's a wet word. Anyway. So that's what they were singing in church now, except, well, so the parishioners were having a ball, you know, it's like they're singing this, but while they're singing this, they're thinking of the young 15-year-old girl and just working like that. So, no. That didn't have, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. But we're still in harmony. What's the next one? Sorry. Rhythm. What's gonna bring the rhythm? So we got the universe. We got the church. I have to be ready now. Come on! Oh, yeah, you're sleeping. You had too much lunch. Hail the king!
Hail the king!
Hail the king!
Hail the king!
And they said, the king is dead, long live the king. The king is dead!
Long live the king!
The king is dead!
Long live the king!
Yeah, that's not Elvis. So the king has arrived. He needs music now. He needs music, not for the, the immaterial, the church and stuff like that. He needs it for himself. Okay? So you could be polite and you could say that rhythm is for ceremonies, or you could say it's to show off. It's up to you. Okay? I mean, come on, this music. And then of course they have the competition about the musicians and stuff like that. Baroque. Now, there's a tendency to call everything classical music, which is it's just because people just don't know. We went through polyphony, and then there was Renaissance, and then there's Baroque, and then there's classical, and then there's the next one, which is going to be this one. Oh la 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 la. Okay, so Baroque. Baroque is synonymous, you could say, with this guy, which is so beautiful. So actually now that's an easy trick for you to remember. Baroque, Bach. Bach doesn't make classical music. No. Bach makes what? Okay, do you know what Baroque means actually? Baroque is a Portuguese word actually, and it means the pearls, but the real natural pearls you find that are all kind of misshapen and all kind of shiny. So that's the word in Portuguese for this kind. So Baroque is basically all full of decoration and stuff like that. Okay, so we've moved from just a tune to some nice harmonies. Now the king is rules. You have to pay your taxes. Okay, you have to work for me. I'm the ruler. Okay, so basically rhythm is about rules. 1 to 9. Okay, 2 4 3 4 4 4 5. No, 5 8. That's gonna be much later. That's just so beautiful. He wrote le clavier bien tempéré. I don't know in English, the well-tempered. Okay, because in music, something very major happened here. Actually, that's a joke, major, minor. It wasn't minor, it's major. Because they basically got rid of all the other scales of music. Okay, la musique modale. And then, because, if I'm sure some of you played music before, piano, you can start your gamme on do or re or mi, and then the half steps move. Okay? So in the old days with the polyphony, they would say, well, I'm going to write this song in Dorian or in whatever name, because this one is a happy gamme. This one is a sad one. There was a devilish gamme, the one that you should never play. Oh la la. Okay? But with le clavier bien tempéré, it's the first, you could say, the first big standardization. Everything becomes major and minor. And actually, even today we say major and minor is the same. It's a major, minor. I don't know how you say it, but it's just one thing. You just change a few notes here and there. Okay. Typical Baroque. Rules. Everything's about rules, showing off. That's when I was thinking about when you start to read vertically. Thank you. Okay, you look at the notes and they must fit all in order and stuff like that. Polyphony within meters. That's why we have the 40-song motet, which is just amazing. So, he wants to show off, everything is nice, it's fine. And now we're moving from Baroque, Renaissance. Classical, thank you. Like I say, if I get it wrong, I'm happy, because it means, yeah, Mozart. Just beautiful. We're starting to, how can I say, clean up the music. You know, there's less happening. Vivaldi is like everything at the same time. We're just kind of getting more solo instrument. It's also the epoch where they set down all the bass for a sonate, a rondo. You know, all these styles were born there. And in the visual arts, same thing. Paint, portrait, landscape, still life, scène de genre, historic, same thing. So in those years, that's when all the rules happen. Okay, so we're listening to the rules, and we're just moving along here. So this one was written for whom? The king. Why?
To show off.
Ah, merci. To show. He wants to show up. This one was what?
Harmony.
Oh, we're going back.
We're going backwards. Look, regarde le monsieur. Hein? This one was harmony for the church, and the purpose is to inspire or teach the book. And the first one was
Melody.
melody. For whom?
Everybody.
The universe, that's why we're born, why we die, why the sun, why, like for the whole universe, and mostly in the rituals. So now we're here, you're moving like what, You know who's the guy, the in-between guy? There's many of them. Anyway, it's historians who decide that stuff. But anyway, it kind of makes sense. So there's Mozart, who's the Beethoven. Huh? So with Beethoven, we're entering into what?
Romantic.
Romantic. Oh, monsieur, c'est bon. Alors, romantic, we're going to get into it. Piano. Okay. Piano, what we call piano forte, the invention of piano. It's also the industrial age that's getting very close. So they're able to manufacture pianos, mass for the people. So more and more people could get piano, and that's why we're slowly getting into romanticism. We're going to see that there's a different purpose for the music. I didn't tell you yet. Huh? Just point my finger to Roman. Oh, I told you before. Yes. What was it? Feeling. But we're still in the classic. I like this one because it's like it's unfair. Everybody knows this one. You know, you're 6 years old, maybe try to play the piano. I did anyway. So. But this is the first movement of this piece, and I always love the third movement, which is this one. Just amazing. Rhythm. There you see that. And we're getting close to romantic, because when you're listening to this, you won't be inclined to look at the music vertically. Okay? So basically, we're kind of moving like, poof. We're moving towards romanticism. We're going to be less reading this way, and then we're going to have. Full romantic, huh? What can I say? Just. So we're in the 1800s, things has changed. Romantic, feeling. I was a DJ before, so it's always hard for me to just kind of. And romantic is many things. It's the birth of the middle class. Very important. Because as we're moving, you can see universe, church, king, middle class. So this music is for the people. Okay, so rhythm was for the king. This one is for the people. And the influence was folklore. Okay? The king wanted to impress people. But the people, you know, you have all your ethnic background and stuff like that. So you want that to come into your music. Okay? So the dance became very popular, and the purpose is to have fun. Isn't that nice? That there's a music that its purpose is just to have fun. How about this one? Now come on, this is fun. This is fun. So romantic music is fun. It's a So we're here to have fun. It's for the people. We're no longer for the king to impress the pig. It's feeling. We're just feeling. We're just fooling around. And then? This I didn't know. If somebody here knows this, I'll be aghast. That's a nice English word. It's by Strauss. Saying that it did the blue the new. So beautiful. This is nice to relax. You've been working hard. You know, need somebody to give you a massage. Nice drink. Of course, you've guessed that it's nuns who are singing. Of course, it's that kind of music. But it's for whom they're singing is for Casanova. Romantic is about that. This is just an amazing piece. You could say that romantic is the birth of la tune. You know, the song you're going to remember, you're going to sing when you go out. You know, what eventually became Celine Dion, or you can see Celine Dion in this. So beautiful and elegant. Celine Dion is baroque, by the way. I don't know if you know this. You know, anything that's not a fool and stuff like that. But still, we're not at the peak. Yeah, you have to do that with your eyes. Boyfriend, girlfriend, of course. And your head tilted, by the way. Just like that doesn't work. Feelings. I want feelings. I want my... Romeo, Romeo, who at you? Oh, je t'aime. It's not the king. If you want to introduce kids to music, classical music, start with romantic. There's going to be one thing they're going to remember. That's for sure. And it grows, and it grows, and it grows. So romantic is basically the bird of this is coming back again for more. Yes, give me more. More! Yes! Wow. Tchaikovsky. So you can get a sense that romantic is really, it's telling you a story. So we're getting close to this one. Okay? So there's a line and it's going, the song begins and it goes and it goes and it grows and it grows. And funny, I mean, Tchaikovsky, when it made this music, people didn't like it. Today is what we call kitsch, because it's just too much. But it was the first time any composer did too much. You know, it comes again. Oh, yes. No, you won't get me. But he actually got me because I wrote another one. So that was Romeo and Juliet. It's the swan lake. It's coming. Can you hear something's coming? coming. You ready? Okay, it's here now, right? It's here, it's here, it's here, it's there, it's. Ah, no, okay. It's coming. Yes, come. Yes, help, come on, more. We need more. You have to pull, come on. It's coming. Ah, there we go, finally. 2 coats, ice cream, chocolate, more whipped cream, sprinkle with chocolate, Smarties, maple syrup. Do you want more? This is it, finally. Yes, please come. Yes, it's here, yes, can you feel it? Finally, romantic. Don't do that to without.
Yeah.
Okay. So romantic, you have this line, this build-up, this feeling. Of course, I couldn't leave Tchaikovsky alone, because this is going to be the end of it all. I know this one, fireworks, cannonballs, church music. Can you imagine you're sitting in the audience? You hear the cannon. It's like the church bell, kitchen sink, the fridge, the piano falling down. It's like it's all there. Again. Let's give a hand for a romantic. Come on, guys. Finally introduced. We're getting here. I need a break. So we've switched continent now. Where are we now? Yeah, we're in the States. We're in North America. Okay. So we've moved from melody, harmony, rhythm, feeling, meaning. Okay. Now, the important thing about this Scott Joplin, amazing artist. It's very sad what happened to him, but basically he's been called the Black Mozart or the Black Beethoven. He's an amazing composer, just born in the wrong place in the wrong time. Still, he was able to do what he did. Okay? But in music, we're getting into syncope. Okay? There's a new rhythm happening which is going to give birth to jazz and stuff like that. But something he managed to do, he wrote a stage play, which was only premiered in about 20 years ago. So of his living, he never heard it. And this you have to find on the internet. It's amazing. It's finally starting to appear now. And it's called a Tremonisha. And I have some excerpts for you. You're going to recognize the ragtime. So this is 1910, a 1910 stage play. And you can recognize the rag music in it. Just so nice. He died, I think, from syphilis, kind of going crazy in the hospital. Just a poor death. And Tremonisha, that's why I put him as the first for meaning, because the black play is about cotton pickers, and there's the how do you call the spirit guy, not the magician, who scares the black people. The shaman, because he just say, you know, the spirits with this gris-gris and stuff like that. And Tremonisha, she says, no, this is old folks' tale. We're in the new world, and it's just, we cannot let those beliefs rule our life. We are people, we are strong people, we can defend ourselves, we can stand up. You know, that was his message. That was Tremonisha's message, to stand up for yourself. You know? And in the story, the shaman, let's call it the gris-gris guy, kidnaps her, and he traps real good melodrama stuff, and then his lover finally comes and saves her, and then the village start to learn more about being careful about beliefs, witchcraft, and that kind of stuff. And I've taken another excerpt, which is the song, like you come out of here, and then you remember this song. It's one of those songs you just kind of, it's just so nicely written. This song is the workday is finished. So they're calling the workers to come back and they're going home. Such a nice song.
Le dessin est bien dur, il faut pas se courager. Ça va bien vite commencer, de l'ouvrage il va en avoir pour tout le monde cet hiver. Il faut bien donner le temps au nouveau gouvernement. Ça va venir,
So basically, La Bolduc is the first rapper, you could say. You know, totally ahead of her time. Amazing woman, totally independent. And this song was written during after the 29 crash, so that people had problems to find food and stuff like that. So this is what, you know, we're getting here. So meaning is I like to say that meaning is for me to express. Okay. So this one was merci. You have to help me, guys. Feelings for the people to have fun, to have fun. This one is to express. You have something you want to say, something you want to say to the people. Okay? So rap is basically it just grows and grows on top. Now we're getting into the meaning. The next one. This one is a test for you guys. I thought I would bring a prize, but maybe I'll give you a kiss. I don't know. You have to guess the 5 artists in this one.
Any system you contrive without us will be brought down. We warned you before, and nothing that you built has stood. You have your drugs, you have your guns, you have your pyramids, your pentagons. With all your grass and bullets, you cannot hunt us anymore. All that we disclose of ourselves forever is this warning. Nothing that you built has stood. Any system you contrive without us will be brought down.
After a few seconds before I die, I say something. I say, don't let anybody tell you there's no hope. No matter how you've been beat down, or how discouraged, no matter what names you've been called, get up and fight. Fight with a smile on your face. It'll be a lot of fun to fight. Make up a song, paint a picture, tell a story. But do something yourself. Don't just sit back and let others do it for you. No matter what it is, every human being, male or female, black or white, young or old, clever or slow moving, we all have got something to say and we should say it. We've got to say it.
A song about a prisoner of conscience in the USSR who was a woman who wrote poetry. She wrote a poem about the invasion of Czechoslovakia, and the government of Russia did not take kindly to her poem. So, they put her in a mental hospital and told her she was cuckoo, which is what they do over there, as opposed to some of the scummy things we do over here. And she's a very brave woman. Every time she gets out of the mental hospital, she writes another poem and they stick her back in. As the kind of person who's probably the only reason that you and I are still alive on the face of the earth is because that kind of bravery. Weaver of words, who lives alone in fear and sorrow.
What are the fire camps? Come on, I just slap your hand. Let's make noise for the neighbors. It's me the chance. I won't got the record. You guys are very nice. But you're getting the message, eh? About this one. So basically, who are these people?
We just have to do a count. Continue, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Oh! That's what happened. So who were these 5 people? I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about the 5 people. So who are these 5 people? Come on, first one?
Leonard Cohen.
Yeah, actually it's the second one.
Oh, right.
The first one is hidden all under it. But it's okay, that's Seeger,
Pete Seeger?
Pete Seeger. Okay, so Cohen, Seeger, John Bass, and the Beatles. And the first one? That's a tricky guy, huh? He is tricky. You're gonna basically just have to listen to the first 2 seconds. Let's see if I can.
Any system you could.
What's that riff? Bob Marley. There you go. Bob Marley. What better example than a musician with a conscience, you know, than Bob Marley. Okay. So we've got what was before? Sorry, Scott Joplin, who's trying peacefully to get this play out. And then we've got La Bolduc, who does get her way out. And then we've got our 5 friends there. Okay. But what do you do if it still doesn't work? If you tried it peacefully? You rebel. There you go. Fascist regime. Actually, many of those texts are amazing. Really nice. It's just that the media, they kind of build an image. You know, like I had many punk friends in those days, you know, I'm that old. And they are nice people. They want equality between men and women. They don't want to fit in the system. They just, you know, they just want, you know, do your own stuff like that. But the media has put them as the punk are violence. All punks are all skinheads and stuff like that. No, I mean, it was a peaceful movement, and then they just pick out these and say, no. Same thing with the Dead Kennedys, which is another group. There's this song called Hell Nation. If you just read the lyrics, I mean, that's it. It's just about people, about feeling the pressure of the government and stuff like that. Except you want to talk about something, your meaning is violent, so you're going to use maybe a music that's going to be violent. But it doesn't mean you're violent, it just means it fits with the medium, fits with the meaning and the word like that. Okay, so from the Sex Pistols to this amazing guy. Amazing person.
Ain't nothing but another calculated scheme to get us locked up. Shut up back and say, who denies the future? Why they kept my history a mystery, but now I see the American dream wasn't meant for me. The lady liberties and hypocrisy lies to me. What was the freedom, education, equality? You never gave me nothing but slavery. And now look at how dangerous you made me. You call me a madman, cause he's strong and bold with his double the knowledge of the lies that don't promise me emancipation and this new nation. All you ever gave my people was a nation. Fathers of the country never cared for me. Look at my nation, shackled up in slavery. Ain't up to Sam, that'll be the damn thing for me.
I mean, there's so much information in this song. I mean, I have the lyrics in front of me, and then I can follow. I don't know if you guys could follow or get some of the words and stuff like that. But I mean, this is so powerful. So this is rap artist Tupac, who, again, same thing, I'm watching a lot of documentaries on his life now. And the image the media has is so different from what I'm learning from him. Reading Shakespeare, Machiavelli, reading, like, this guy's a literate, he did ballet dancing. His texts are just amazing, and when you see him in interviews, he's like, I won't say he's so intelligent, but he's just a well, soft-spoken person with, you know. When he was unyet born, his mom was in jail. His mom was in the Black Panther movement. His dad was in the Black Panther movement. His uncle was in the Black Panther movement. And so basically, it's amazing. It's like today in 2011, women's rights have gained so much because we forgot where we came from, or how it was 50 years ago. Black rights compared to 50 years ago, it's insane how much it's changed now, you know. But it's like, on the surface, you see the nice changes, but there's still the underground people in the street living this stuff. And I like one thing Tupac said, which is beautiful. He said that Vietnam War stopped, or at least stopped, because we saw it on TV. He said, because it was the first war that was televised, and then you saw the soldiers die, not heroically and peacefully with the eyes closed. You saw the blood, you saw the guts, you stuff like that. And then because people saw that, then there was a revolt against that. And literally Tupac says, I'm doing the same with my music. This is why I'm rapping about the things I see in my community. Okay, so he's not promoting violence, he's just saying, look guys, you see this violence, you see all these things, it's real, it's there, now do something about it. And actually, he was, at the moment of his death, he was part of the rebirth of the Panther movement. I forget the name he named it, but he was actually becoming Martin Luther King. He was basically becoming this new person, symbolizing this rebirth of the Panther, the Black Panther movement.
It was only 26.
I know it's worth to forget what you know from the media and to just find a few documentaries because he's such an amazing. Just listening to him speak. It's poetry when he speaks. I mean, just soft-spoken, and then you can just read his lyrics and stuff. Where are we? Ah, plus proche de la maison, hein? Un ami à moi. So this came out last year. As-tu oublié qu'on vivait ici?
On t'appelle et trouve toujours la ligne occupée. Dans les pots de recharge, le message jamais écouté. On sait d'avance qu'on se fait catégorisé. Profilage racial, pas besoin de carte d'identité. Je parle de procédé, le temps est occupé. T'as de droite, de marche, mais faut taper pour ce qui c'est. Au lieu de ça, c'est des temps à temps.
So this is a young Haitian singer. His name is Dramatic. He used to sing with Mouzaya and had a hit a few years ago. And that's what he's singing. If you can watch the video quite easily on YouTube. So it's just about a black Haitian who lives in Montreal Nord. And he just said, well, did you forget we live here? We are Montreal, we are the community. So to end, because you know it's amazing the journey we did all together. We moved from ritual to the music to inspire, to show off, to have fun. And now we have music that you have a purpose, a meaning. Okay? So when you want to talk about music, when you want to discuss music with people, then you just say, what do I want to achieve with that? What am I looking for? What do I want to what do I want to inspire? Do I just, you know, talk about universe or concrete stuff, or just have fun? Not one is better than the other one. It just is. Like all the 5 fingers of your hand makes it possible for you to pick up stuff. If you have your 5 fingers, you use all of them. If you have 4, you're still going to do your best. Okay, so all of these aspects are important. Now, the last thing I can say is, okay, where are we now? Okay, what would be the next step?
The other hand.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Okay, so I have 2 last pieces for you to listen. For what I say, for me, is the new thing happening now. And this, where is it? Cha. Ah non, j'ai pas oublié, moi. Hein? There we go. This is an amazing piece. So in a way, we're back here. Amazing. So this is Iranian heavy metal. It's amazing. It's still totally Iranian, and it's totally heavy metal. It hasn't lost any of both. So today, for me, the new step is the end of time and the end of space. There's no more of a past. Now you have a mixture throughout time and throughout space. This is what is happening today. And one last example is, again, one of my favorites. You know we're starting in India, but we're not finishing in India. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for this.